one of a narcissist's favorite debate tactics. This is the Wizard of Radical Self-Respect, where I talk about all things radical self-respect related, whether it's personality disorders, codependency, mindset addiction, supplementation, interviews, and sometimes even current events. And stay tuned to the end of this, because I do want to start adding a little bit of wisdom to the end of each video where I explain a common expression that we say a lot. And in today's episode, I'm going to talk about what a canary in a coal mine is really quick at the end. So stay tuned for that. But what is a narcissist? One of their favorite debate tactics. And it is something called a high-status reframe. Now, what is a high-status reframe? It is kind of exactly what it sounds like, where someone positions themselves as higher status and then kind of talks down to the other person. For example, someone may say, "Oh, I don't debate people unless they have a certain amount of money in their bank account," or "Don't we have better things to be talking about?" And someone mentioned the other day correctly that another version of a high status reframe is, "What color is your Bugatti?" And all the Tate fans out there will know that. But here's the other thing though. Every community kind of has a version of a high status reframe. For example, in the lifting community, it could be, "Do you even lift, bro?" In jiu-jitsu, "Do you even train, bro?" In CrossFit, "Can you even do a muscle up, bro?" In AA and NA, it's, "Do you even work the steps, bro?" But you get the point here. And there's probably political ones too that I'm not going to get into. But every community kind of has a version of a "Do you even lift, bro?" which is a high status reframe. Now, narcissistic people, they are not the only kinds of people that do this. Many other kinds of people do it too. But narcissistic people love to do it because they love trying to win conversations. And we're going to make a whole separate video about that at another time. But they love to win the conversations, and they love to seem powerful or make themselves appear to be powerful and above other people. And what better method to do this than a high status reframe? Now, if someone were to call out a narcissistic person for doing a high status reframe, they will probably meet you with something like, "That's just how you're perceiving it." So they will deny it, not take any accountability, and then flip it back on you and say, "No, no, no, no. That's how you're perceiving it." Even though it is pretty clear that's exactly what they're doing, and that is their intent. But if you call them out on it, they'll never admit it. They'll never admit that's what they're doing. They'll just blame you for perceiving it correctly. You're perceiving it correctly, mind you, but this is what they'll say. But all communities have a version of this higher status reframe. And once you have the awareness of this, you won't be able to unsee it. And you'll begin to see them everywhere. All sorts of communities have a version, like I said, of a high status reframe. And now that I've given you the awareness of this, you're going to start seeing them everywhere. So report back as you see them in the comment section of this video, the kinds of high status reframes that you notice out there in the world. They're everywhere, in social media, YouTube comment sections, they're everywhere. So fill them in below when you stumble across them. But now, on to a canary in a coal mine. The expression, "a canary in a coal mine." Now, what does that mean? We might hear it a lot in political commentators or whatever, but a canary in a coal mine is referencing what miners used to do, where they would have a canary in a little cage, and they would bring it down into the mines with them. And the purpose of doing this was, if the canary were to die, there would be a signal that there's probably some sort of poison gas or carbon monoxide in the cave or the mine, and it's an early indicator for the miners to get the heck out of there. So a canary in a coal mine is an early warning indicator that something is about to go wrong in a specific area. For example, trout to certain kinds of streams could be a canary in a coal mine. So keep your eyes open for that expression out there, and now you know what the meaning of it is. An early warning indicator of trouble. And I thought that was pretty cool when I learned about it, that because I didn't know that was the origin, that they would put a canary in a cage, and if it died, that was the signal for the miners to get the heck out of there. I want to help people on this channel also just generally develop their overall wisdom, and I think I'm going to start adding one of these to every episode. So today was a canary in a coal mine. The next one will be something else. But also, please do remember to like this video if you liked it. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I come up with more videos. And as always, comment below other kinds of topics that you might want me to cover, or if you have any questions. And remember, I do help people practice radical self-respect in their life. Schedule a consultation with me by emailing me, and I look forward to your inquiries. And I look forward to your comments below too. So thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.